In the quiet darkness of a stormy night, when everything at St. Mary's was immersed in silence, mixed with the sounds of wind and rain, a strange and unbelievable event happened, an event that anyone who heard about it would have to hold their breath in amazement. Nurse Maya Collins, performing a routine night shift, is suddenly pulled from her daily routine by a strange noise coming from the front door. When she turned around, the sight before her made her unbelievable. A lion, majestic, calm, walked into the dim light of the hallway. But what stunned Maya and everyone present that day the most was not just the lion's presence, but what it carried. Held gently in its jaws, the lion delivered a newborn, completely safe, without a scratch. With unexpected caution, the animal slowly placed the baby on the floor, its deep eyes looking at Maya as if wanting to say something. It is not aggressive, not dangerous, but carries within it a calmness, almost a noble consciousness. Maya, although confused and overwhelmed, quickly realized what was important. This child needed urgent medical attention. Without hesitation, she rushed to check and called the medical team. But in her mind, a big question kept ringing. Why did a lion, an animal that people only dare to face through a protective fence, bring this child here? And why did it choose this time, this place, and her? This is not only a story about the interaction between humans and nature, but also a strange mystery with unexpected developments. Let's discover the magic behind that night, and the story that changed the life of not only Maya, but also St. Mary's forever. The dim light from the emergency room illuminated the face of Nurse Maya Collins, her hands trembling as she gently wrapped the baby that had just been brought by the lion. Everyone in the hospital is still in shock, but the strange things seem to have only just begun. While checking the child's health condition, Maya discovered a small object wrapped tightly in the soft blanket the baby was lying on. It was a silver poot locket, small but sophisticated. When she opened it, she saw a photo of a young woman with loving eyes holding this baby in her arms. Below the photo is a blurry hand-engraved text. For Anna, protect him no matter the cost. For Anna, protect the boy at all costs. Questions began to swirl in Maya and the doctor's minds. Who is Anna? Why did this woman leave a locket with an urgent message? And most importantly, what led to the strange scene? A wild lion carrying a child to the hospital during a rainstorm. Dr. Adrian Wells, who was present right after Maya discovered the locket, could not hide his confusion. While everyone tried to come up with theories, a strange silence fell as they looked towards the main door. The lion, after completing its mysterious mission, was slowly walking out, its wet fur glistening under the streetlights. No one dares to stop it. No one knows where it comes from or where it will go. It just turned to look at Maya one last time, its eyes shining with wisdom, as if to say that everything was in her hands. Amid the storm of unanswered questions, a bigger secret is waiting to be revealed. Does this child have a special identity? And what is this strange connection between it and the lion? The first clues, the locket and the mysterious text, are perhaps just the beginning of a deep and unpredictable story. In the dim light of the next morning, St. Mary's returns to its familiar rhythm of life. But inside it, a strange secret still hovers. Nurse Maya Collins and Dr. Adrian Wells are still caught up in thoughts about the mysterious baby and the lion's unexpected appearance last night. At that moment, a man with a tired look, his clothes soaked by the rain, pushed open the door and entered the hospital lobby. He is David Harper. His eyes are red, his voice choked as he hurriedly asked, "Has anyone seen a baby?" My son, he's gone." Maya felt extreme pain from the man. She quickly led him to the care room where the baby was placed in a warm glass cage. When David saw the child, his legs collapsed, tears rolling down his cheeks. From his coat pocket, he pulled out a crumpled but still clear photo. The photo was identical to the photo in the locker Maya found. A woman holding a baby, and under the photo, the words, "For Anna, protect him no matter the cost." David looked at the photo, then looked at Maya and said, "That's Anna, my wife. She has passed away. We had a car accident on the way home. I survived, but my son disappeared. I searched all night, everywhere, and now it's here. But why? How?" Maya felt the pain in his every word. She and Dr. Adrian listened silently, trying to piece together the strange story. David continued, his voice choking as he talked about Anna. "Anna is not only a wonderful mother," David said, eyes on the child. "She is also a passionate animal advocate. She used to work at a wildlife sanctuary where she bonded with a special lion named Solomon." David stopped, trying to suppress his emotions. "Solomon is not like any other lion. Anna says it's smart and loyal like a friend. She saved it from poaching when it was just a seriously injured lion cub. From then on, Solomon always followed Anna, as if he understood that she had saved his life. Anna often joked that if anything happened to her, Solomon would be the last protector of our family." David paused, his eyes looking far away, as if imagining happy memories with his wife. He turned to Maya and Dr. Adrian. "After the accident, I searched everywhere but could not find my son. And now I know. It was Solomon who brought it here. It did exactly as Anna believed it would. Solomon protected my son." Both Maya and Adrian were speechless. All the questions that have been lingering since last night seem to have been answered. The lion is not only a wild creature, but also the embodiment of the loyalty and love that Anna had for him. David bowed his head, placed his hand on the glass cage, his eyes filled with tears, but also full of gratitude. "Thank you. Thank you for taking care of my son. And thank you, Solomon, for keeping your promise to Anna." David bent down to get a better look at the baby. His eyes filled with tears when he realized the child's facial features were surprisingly similar to Anna's. From her tiny lips to her peaceful sleeping appearance. The pain of losing Anna and the happiness of finding her again blended into tears rolling down his cheeks. He placed his trembling hand on the glass and whispered softly, "Anna, you kept your word. You protected our child." Maya stood next to her, quietly witnessing this moment. Her heart seemed to tighten at what was happening before her eyes. She felt the deep love of a mother who, even though she was far away, still managed to send her final protection through her loyal companion, the lion Solomon. This feat is not only the story of David and his son, but also a testament to the loyalty and unbreakable bond between Anna and Solomon. David turned to Maya, his eyes filled with tears, but shining with gratitude. "Thank you. Thank you for taking care of my child, and thank you for believing in this miracle, something I never thought could happen." Maya nodded slightly, her heart filled with emotions. She knew that it was Anna's love for her son, combined with Solomon's boundless loyalty, that had created this miracle. The child was not only saved, but also became a symbol of the special bond between humans and nature. In that moment, everyone in the room understood that this was not just a reunion, but also a profound story about love, loyalty, and hope, things that transcend boundaries. the world of life and death, of humans and the wild world. The next morning, the morning sunlight filtered through the trees, illuminating the courtyard of St. Mary's, dispelling the gloom of the recent stormy night. Maya Collins stepped out after a long, emotional night. In the fresh morning air, she suddenly saw a familiar figure. There, right under the shade of a large tree next to the hospital gate, Solomon was standing. The majestic lion, its golden fur shining in the morning sunlight, looks like a symbol of strength and tranquility. It did not walk towards her, but just stood still. Its deep eyes seemed to contain a final message. Maya stopped, her heart quieted. Solomon's eyes no longer looked wild, but on the contrary, filled with peace, as if he knew that his mission had been completed. The child is safe. David has found his son again. And above all, the promise that Anna gave it was completely fulfilled. Solomon slowly turned around, taking gentle steps, seemingly not wanting to disrupt the peace of the morning. It walked slowly towards the forest, where the golden light of the sun blended with the darkness of nature. Maya watched, filled with a strange feeling, both regret and gratitude. Standing there, she felt a profound message from Solomon. Love and protection can overcome all boundaries. Not only is it the boundary between humans and nature, but also the boundary between life and death. Anna is no more, but her love lives on, demonstrated through Solomon's loyal actions. The story of Solomon, of Anna, and of the child is more than just a miracle. It reminds us that love, loyalty, and connection are things that can overcome any barrier. A mother's love, a wild animal's loyalty, and a father's hope create an impossible feat. Through Solomon's final eyes, we realize that whether human or nature, every being can interact and create miracles if connected by love and trust. And that, in the darkest moments, love is the guiding light, the driving force that helps us overcome and preserve the most precious things. Maya stood there for a long time, watching Solomon disappear into the forest, carrying with him a story that she would never forget. Solomon disappeared, but the image and message he left behind will live forever in the hearts of those who witnessed this miraculous story. If you love this emotional and meaningful story, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next interesting and magical videos. Please leave a comment below to share your thoughts about Solomon's story and this eternal love. We look forward to hearing your comments and emotions. Don't forget to click Sure Fee, like Kyunti Feed Key, and share the video to spread this beautiful message to more people.